أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين وآله وصحبه أجمعين أما بعد السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Hope you are fine, sisters. Alhamdulillah. We will start our 5th class with this beautiful dua. ربي إني أعوذ بك أن أسألك ما ليس لي به علم وإلا تغفر لي وترحمني وأكن من الخاسرين. آمين. O Lord, I seek refuge with you from asking you from that which of I have no knowledge, and unless you forgive me and have mercy on me, I would indeed be one of the losers. Ameen Ya Rab. Okay, so now we will move to our class. It's our 5th class and we will just go through what we have covered until now. What did we do? We have discussed about the makharijul huroof. Then we have told that there are 5 general makharij, which are the al-jawf, which is a makhrajul muqaddar. What is makhrajul muqaddar? Makhrajul muqaddar means there is no specific makhraj from al-jawf. Okay, we know that there are 5 general makharij and 17 specific makharij, right? But the al-jawf is a makhrajul muqaddar where there is no specific makhraj, but it has 3 mad letters coming out from that, which are the alif madiyya, waw madiyya, ya madiyya, right? And the second is the al-halq. Okay, it has 3 specific articulation parts, which are the aqsal halq, wasthul halq, and adnal halq, right? We have studied until aqsal halq. Today we are going to deal with the wasthul halq and the adnal halq bi'idhnillah. Okay, the first one is the wasthul halq. Okay, remember what is the throat? The throat means it is not the neck area that we can see, we can see the part of the neck. It is not the throat in Tajweed. The throat means it will be the area from our ear, the ending, the earlobe area towards the projected part where the vocal cords are, the voice box are situated. In men it is more prominent, the Adam's apple. From that area until our earlobe area, almost we can draw a triangular region. It is the throat which is mentioning in the Tajweed, right? So in that area, the lower part we have discussed, the deepest part to the chest. Okay, the area closer to the throat and which is deeper from the mouth. It is the first part where the vocal cord is situated. From that area, the hamza and the ha is coming. We have covered until now. Okay, we have covered until this part in the 4th class. Today we are going to the next specific area, which is the wasthul halq, right? The wasthul halq is zoomed here. Here we can see a region specifically, just like the vocal cord in the aqsal halq. Here we can see the epiglottis. See, this is the epiglottis. This is the particular organ in the wasthul halq. Okay, what is the particular organ in the aqsal halq? This is the aqsal halq. And here we know that in this area the vocal cord is situated, right? Or else I can say it will be more clear, it is this area. The exact projected area, this is the area where the vocal cord is situated. This is the aqsal halq. Okay, and the wasthul halq is the middle part of the throat. It will be, see, the area from where it is outside. It is just the junction of our head with the neck. We will draw a straight line or slanting line. We will get the covered area of the epiglottis. This is the area where the second specific makhraj, the wasthul halq, is situated. In that area we will get a particular specific organ called epiglottis. The epiglottis is the organ that helps us in the formation of 2 letters. Similarly, from the aqsal halq we will get 2 letters, the hamza and ha. Similarly, in the wasthul halq we will also get 2 letters, ayn and ha. Okay, now this is the epiglottis. Okay, you can see an uprighted position of the pink colored area. Okay, that is the epiglottis. Usually the epiglottis, it is situated to the back side of towards the end of our tongue. Okay, we know that our tongue, it is situated it is joined inside our mouth, inside our oral cavity. It is the area where it is going or joining towards the end, the throat area. We will call it as the jazrul lisan, right? Jazrul lisan, or the root of the tongue. This epiglottis is situated just below the root of the tongue. Okay, just from where the tongue is starting, at that area the epiglottis is situated. Okay, so what is the shape of this epiglottis? It is like a leaf shaped. Okay, and it will be always in an upright position when we are breathing, when we are not eating, okay, or when we are not drinking, when we are normally or even talking also, it will be almost in an upright position. Whenever we need, we can push this epiglottis towards the throat. Okay, that means always it will be in this position. Okay, it is a section. Okay, it is the actual condition, and I'm cutting it and I can show the side position, side view. It will be like this. So it will be always in an upright position. Okay, so if we want, and this is the wall of our throat, we can push this epiglottis to the wall of our throat. Okay, and then you will get the sound of the first letter Ain, and if we push a little bit less, we will get the sound of the letter Ha. Okay, before that we will check how the epiglottis is working and what is the need for the epiglottis. You know what, there will be some use inside our body, right? What is the function of the epiglottis? We will just go through that. See, first here you can see the function of the epiglottis more clearly. The green colored thing that you can see is a bowl, is the food bowl. Okay, when we are going to eat food, we will put a ball of food inside our mouth, right? That is the green colored thing. Okay, so what is it doing? It is coming down. Okay, so if you can check here, the blue colored area, blue colored arrow shows our breathing process. Okay, what is doing here? When we are going to eat, that means our food is inside our mouth. Okay, at that time you can see the epiglottis is in the normal position. It is straight upwards. Okay, see, I can't show here, but just see there. Okay, at the root of the tongue there is an uprighted position of the epiglottis. So when I am going to have the food, but still the food is inside my mouth, at that time you can see the air is moving. The blue colored arrow shows the movement of the air into the windpipe, and this windpipe is shielded by the epiglottis. That means the function of the epiglottis to cover, it acts as a lid to the windpipe. What is a windpipe? Windpipe is the pipe that let the air that we are breathing to the lungs. The windpipe will further move into the lungs. Okay, so this epiglottis works as a cover, as a lid to the windpipe. So what happens usually whenever we are breathing, this epiglottis is in a normal position. Okay, so what happens when we are swallowing our food? See, the food ball is inside our mouth. What happens when it is moving down? If you can see here, the epiglottis is pushing downwards and it will close the windpipe, and then the food will move to the food pipe. That means at the throat there are two openings, the food pipe and the windpipe. Okay, the windpipe is shielded by the epiglottis. So what happens if we don't if the windpipe is made it open? And if the windpipe is let open, the food that we are swallowing, there is a chance that it will go to the windpipe. Then it is a serious problem, right? So the epiglottis help us to prevent the movement of the water or food or something else to our windpipe. Okay, so usually when we inhale, it will the epiglottis is in upright position and the air will go to the windpipe in and out. okay, because the epiglottis is in open position. But what happens when we are swallowing? Now the epiglottis is pushing down by closing the windpipe. Then you can see the blue arrow, it is inside our nose itself, it is not coming down. Why? Because the epiglottis is closing, okay. And at this time the food, it will move to the food pipe just closer to the windpipe. After the food is moving, then you can see in the third picture the epiglottis is still again in the normal position, and now we can do the breathing. Okay, there is an animation showing this. Let's see that.
Words towards the epiglottis. The tongue then pushes the epiglottis downward to meet it. Now, get this idea of just the tip of your tongue being your tongue. Your tongue.
Okay, so in this animation you have seen that what happens when we gulp our food, the epiglottis will push to the throat by closing the windpipe, and the food will go to the food pipe. Okay, so this is the function of the epiglottis. I just want to show you where exactly the epiglottis is situated and how it can be pushed. Okay, just try to intake something or just like to swallow. Just do the function, just do a action of swallowing, and then you can feel something is choking. There is a kind of choking feeling you can get at the junction of a neck with the throat. Okay, sorry, neck with your head. Just try to swallow, okay, or just try to have a sip of water. You can clearly feel something moving at that area. That is the epiglottis. So this epiglottis is what we needed for the makhraj of the ayn and the ha. Okay, so just like from the vocal cord 2 letters are coming, similarly from the epiglottis 2 letters are coming. Which are they? The ayn and ha. How ayn produces 2 different letters, that we are going to discuss. First we will take the letter ayn. So the ayn is produced when the epiglottis is pushed almost 90%. Very narrow gap will be left. Okay, a very minute gap is left when this epiglottis is pushed towards the throat. Okay, that means there is a little bit space, but we can't say that is too much space. See, ri, ru, ri, ru. Okay, the epiglottis is pushed through the throat, leaving a very minute gap. Okay, now we will see. I told you the epiglottis will push to the throat. Okay, see, this is my epiglottis and this is my throat. What happens for the ayn? The ayn, okay, this is the letter ayn. The epiglottis will be pushed almost to 90%, so that a very narrow gap is there. We can't say the makhraj is completely closed. No. It is not completely closed and it is not completely open also. That means we can't not completely closed and not completely open. Okay, so that means the makhraj, the sound produced at the makhraj is partial. Okay, the fully sound, it can't be produced. Why? Because there is a very narrow gap at the makhraj. Okay, just like the remember, the vocal cords are separated so that the sound produced can be fully, it is releasing. But for the ayn, the sound produced can't be escaped. Why? Because the makhraj is partially closed. Okay, can you remember anything when I am saying this partially closing? Yeah, this is the sifat of the tawassut. Until now we have studied about 2 sifat of the sound, which are the shidda and the rakhawa. For the shidda, the hamza, what we have studied, the makhraj will close. There is no space for the sound to go out. No space at all. The sound produced at the makhraj, it will stay inside. It will not leave. Okay, that is shidda. What happens with the ha? The ha is that the vocal cords are separated while pronouncing the letter ha or ah. Okay, that means the sound can go as much as it wish until I can stop the breathing, like until my breath stops. I can extend the sound of the ha. But what is with the ayn? The ayn is formed in such a way that I can't release the complete sound or I can't hold the complete sound. It is in between. R. Okay? Now, try to take your left hand and keep it in your neck, and take your right hand and keep it in, and just the skin side, it is not the white part of your palm, just the back side of your palm, you keep it in front of your mouth and just try to say R. Okay, leave the part of Hamza Fatha, but clearly you can feel the vibration when you are doing the Ain part. R. So that means you can feel vibration on your left hand, but you can't get any air on the right hand. So that means it is the another sifat what we are explaining. What is it? Jahr. Jahr means there is no air leaving out with the letter. R. Try to do that, okay? R. There is no air at all. That means it is a jahr letter. The sifat of air is jahr. The sifat of sound is the third one, tawassut. Okay? It is not shidda, it is not rakhawa, it is the medium sifa, moderate sifa called tawassut. You know the reason also why? Because the makhraj is partially closed. I can't say it is closed or I can't say it is open. Okay, it is in between. The sound produced cannot be released all at once. Okay, a partial sound will flow. R. Right? So what are the sifat of the letter Ain? The sifat of air is jahr and of sound is tawassut. Now we will move to the practicing of the letter Ain. R, A, Ri, Ru. Na'budu, na'. يوم يدعون إلى نار جهنم دعا فذلك الذي يدعو. The timing, it is moderate timing. It is not just like see, if I am saying I am taking this letter Hamza, Ha and Ain. Okay, what is the sifat of sound for the Hamza? It is shidda. That means very less timing. Okay, there is no Hamza mushaddada, but I am just saying for the practicing. Okay, I just want to show you the timing of these three letters. The timing of the Hamza mushaddada, it will be that's it. But what is with the Ha? Okay, but what is with the Ain? Okay, so the level will be, the Hamza will be very less, and in medium it will be the Ain, and the maximum it will be the Ha. So that means the Rakhawa letters have maximum timing. Okay, and the medium will be the tawassut, will be the Ain letter. Sorry, the Ain, that is the tawassut, is the medium letters, medium moderate timing letters, and the shidda letters have lesser timing. You have to keep that in mind. It is very important whenever we are going to the recitation. Okay, the sukoon letters, okay, whenever we are taking an ayat, there will be a sukoon letter at least. Okay, so the sukoon letters, for the proper recitation, we must know the timing of that letter. So the timing of the letter depends on the sifat of sound. If the sifat of sound is shidda and that letter has lesser timing, Hamza. I'm taking the sound. Hamza. Calculate the timing. But what is with the rakhava? It is the maximum timing. But what is with the ain? It is medium timing. Understood? So from now on, whenever you see these three letters, you have to adjust the timing of the sukoon that the timing you are giving to that letter. Okay? Similarly for the mushaddada. What is mushaddada? The shadda. You can see a small w above that letter. Right? That means that letter is in a double form. There is a two letter joined together. Pregnant lady. Just imagine that. Okay? The two letters are joined together to form a mushaddada. Okay? Then if we take that three mushaddada letters, then again the hamza, the jahar mushaddada letters have lesser timing, the rakhava mushaddada letters have greater timing, and the tawassut mushaddada letters will get the medium timing. Okay, why did I explain all these things? Because here you got the letter yadu'u, yadu'u, yadu'u. First I have to give the timing for the ayn sukoon first, and then again I start from the ayn dhamma. Yadu'u, yadu'u, yadu'u. فعال فعال لما يريد وإذا الجحيم سعرت سعرت. Okay, now I want to tell you about some mistake also. What all mistake that you can make while pronouncing the ayn, mixing it with the hamza. That is the major mistake that most of us are doing. Okay, you will get confused with the makhraj of the ayn. You are doing whenever the teacher is asking you to push the epiglottis, what you will do? You will normally squeeze the throat. This is not the sound of the ayn. Ayn is a very light letter and very easy letter until you feel the epiglottis. If you can feel the epiglottis, then ayn is very easy. Believe me. Okay, it is not no, that is what you are squeezing your throat, and thus the hamza is coming first. Common problem, either hamza comes first or hamza comes later. Anyway, you can't separate the makhraj of the ayn from the hamza. That is the major problem. What is the second common mistake? The second common mistake is making the ayn heavy. Remember, how can we make a letter heavy? The letter will be heavy when we raise the back part of the tongue. Remember, we have mentioned about the alif of heavy letter, right? What did we do? We raised the back part of the tongue so that the sound became heavy. Similarly, whenever usually some students are performing the doing the ayn sound, what they usually do, they will take the aid of the tongue in pushing the epiglottis. No need at all. Okay? There is no need to raise the back of the tongue for the pushing of the epiglottis. Okay, it will be very easy. First, you open your mouth. That is the first condition. You have to keep open your mouth, and then try to feel your epiglottis without moving the tongue, without squeezing the throat. Okay? No, that is wrong. Why? I raised the back part of the tongue so that the ayn became heavy. Okay? Yeah, alhamdulillah, we have finished the letter ayn. Now we will move to the letter ha. What is the difference between the ayn and the ha? Both are from the same makhraj. Then what is the difference? The difference is that there is a very narrow point dot gap in the makhraj of the ayn. Remember? But for the ha, there is enough space. That means there is not that much pushing compared to the ayn. For the ayn, what did we do? We pushed to the throat almost 90% so that very narrow gap is there. But for the ha, it is not that much. We will give tremendous opening, not tremendous, but you know, it's all a very small thing at the inside our throat. Okay, the pushing will not be as no same as the ain. Ha, ah, 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 ha, ha, ah, ah. Like whenever we drink, we are tired, and when we will go for some juice or some fizzy drinks, what we will do? Like we will do like this, right? So the epiglottis will come, produce the sound naturally. Ah, that's it. Okay? Ha. Try to do that. Ha. Ah. Ah. Ha. Ah. Ha. Ha. This is the sound of the letter ha. What did I do? The ha, I pushed the epiglottis without any effort, not as much as the ain. Ha. Ah. Ha. Ah, ha, ah. Understood? The epiglottis is pushed to the throat, not as much as the letter ain. More gap is formed between the articulating parts. Understood? Okay. Now we will check the sifat of the letter ha. Okay, we will check the makhraj. The makhraj, you can see the makhraj is opened. That means there is enough space. The sound produced is completely leaving outside. Okay, that means I can produce the sound of the ha as much as my breath is stopping. Okay, that means it is rakhava. Okay, so the timing of the letter will be maximum. Okay, I have to include that also, inshallah. From next slide onwards, I will include the timing of the letters also, inshallah. So now the vibration or the presence of air. Try to keep your right hand in the opposite side in front of your mouth. Keep your left hand on your neck. Try to do leave the part of the hamza fatha. Whenever you are making the sound ha sukoon, you will not feel any vibration, but you can feel air on the hand, right hand, right? Try to do that. That means the ha is a hums letter. Hums means whenever we are doing the letter ha, it is weak. Weak is not in the sense of the strong weak. Okay, the sifa, it is a weak sifa. Okay, but the jahr, it is a strong sifa, right? We have mentioned it in the last class. And what about the rakhava? Rakhava is also weak sifa. Okay, but the shidda is a strong sifa. We will not categorize the tawassut. Why? Because the tawassut is something special, like you know, it is, we can't categorize that to shidda, or we can't categorize that to rakhava. That is the reason we can't categorize the tawassut to strong sifa, or we can't categorize it to a weak sifa. It stays in the moderate sifa. Okay, but the hums, the rakhava, both are weak sifas. So that means for the ha, we got two weak sifas. For the letter ain, it is jahr and tawassut. So one moderate sifa and one strong sifa. Understood? So what are the sifat? Of the air, it is hums, and of the sound, it is rakhava. Now we will go to the practice. Ha, hi, hu, حميم ح الرحمن الرحيم. Okay, just concentrate on the timing of the ha sukoon, just I told. الرحمة الرحمة. Okay, what is the common mistake usually some people do? الرحمة rahma. There is no time. It is having rakhava. We have to give maximum timing. The sound produced should be left outside. Ar-Rahma, Ar-Rahma. Okay, what is the other mistake usually some people do? Ar-Rahma, Rahma. Rahma is not, we should not do like that. We have to be in the makhraj for some time. Ar-Rahmani, Ar-Rahmani, Ar-Rahim. Okay, وَلِيُمَحِّصَ اللَّهُ, yumahi. See, mah, then again he. What is the common mistake in mushaddada some people do? Some people give the rakhava, the timing, but the second ha, there will be no makhraj at all. See, وليمحي محينو محي محي, again ha kasra. Normally what they do, they will say mah. Okay, I will just explain. Where is that? Okay, it is ha mushaddada kasra. Okay, so what is it actually? It is actually ha sukoon and ha kasra. Okay, so what we have to do, we have to give rakhawa for this ha sukoon, maximum timing. Okay, and the ha kasra, we have to again start from the h sound, mah, then again h, then the kasra, ha, then kasra. But usually what they do, they will do rakhawa, they will do maximum timing, but they will miss this part. Then it is a problem. وَلِيُمَحِّي مَحِّي, no. وَلِيُمَحِّي حِي وَلِيُمَحِّصَ. Understood? وَلِيُمَحِّصَ. وَيَمْحَقُ يَمْحَقُ. يَأْتُوكَ بِكُلِّ سَحَّارٍ سَحَّارٍ. Understood? Sah, then again ha. Don't miss the makhraj of the second letter. Musakharu, sorry. Musahharin. Al-musahharin. Musahha. Musahha. Understood? Barakallah fiki. So we will just go for a comparison. Just check the makhraj of the ha and the ain. See, for the ain, I can just only dot there, but for the ha I can put at least 2 or 3 dots. That is the difference. Keep check the tongue, it is flat. That means the tongue, the ha and the ain both are light letters, isn't it? Okay, alhamdulillah. I think, yeah, we will go through this also. The sifat of sifat of ain and the ha comparison. The air, it is jahr for the ain, and for the ha it is hams. Okay, for the sound it is tawassut, and for ha it is rakhawa. So I think this is it. Okay, the adna halq we will do in the next video bi'idhnillah. Okay, we will see inshallah.